And welcome everybody here in Twitch chat and everybody on YouTube who's watching this video later for some Sultai Neoform. This is a user-submitted deck that looked pretty crazy, and I wanted to give it a try. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Besides, like, just a couple of cards here, like we have Llanowar Elves, Paradise Druids, Tyrant Scorns, Neoform, and Tamiyo. Besides that, we're basically all one-ofs. Yes, I'll pet you. Okay. And it just looks like this deck could kind of go anywhere and everything. And to be honest, I don't think I've been playing enough Neoform in general. This card's pretty cool. You know, it's sacrificing one creature, getting another creature with CMC 1 greater than the creature that you sacrifice, putting it into play. It's a cool toolbox card, and this really looks like a toolbox deck with all sorts of crazy stuff going on. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Yeah. Do you think the first Incubation Druid here is better than the third Paradise Druid? Yeah, I guess so. I guess if you want to sacrifice Neoform, sacrifice Llanowar Elf to Neoform to get an Incubation Druid. I'm not sure if that's like your best. I don't know if that's like really like your best use of Neoform in general. Because besides like Hydroid Krasis, we're not like using tons of mana with anything. I mean, I guess Biogenic Ooze as well, but there's probably a better use for the Neoform, though, to be honest. I don't have the DD next to the deck because the person didn't donate for this deck list, so it's not technically a donation deck, but they just submitted it and said, "Would you like to play this deck?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll play this deck." So, I mean, I could write DD next to it, I guess, since I didn't build it. But basically playing it like it is a donation deck. Which I'm always willing to take, suggestions on decks like this. I may not, play your deck, but yeah, just user submitted. The other ones, yeah, none of the other ones are donation decks. We have no donation decks today. The other three are all decks that we've played before here on stream. Thanks, High Tech. All right, here we go. Turn 1 Llanowar Elf. Unbeatable. So if I mirror image the Llanowar Elf to get 4 mana, we can't really cast. Oh man, Tamiyo is so good, but I don't have the lands. Oh, that's rough. We can get Tamiyo back though. But what I was gonna say is we didn't have like another black. Like Llanowar Elf doesn't make black mana. We wouldn't be able to really play the Fine Broker anyway. So just going with the Branch Walker. So Sultai decks usually need to pressure them. So they can't get like a huge Command the Dreadhorde. Yes, Command the Dreadhorde deck. Alright, so what am I going to do with this Neoform? So we can sack Branch Walker and get... Do we want Midnight Reaper, Plaguecrafter, Thief of Sanity? I kind of like Midnight Reaper. Nah, because I want to attack first. I'm thinking Thief of Sanity. Why don't we have a Jade Light in here? What am I getting a Jade Light? Because I need something that hits land drops. Like, Thief of Sandy doesn't hit land drops for me. I would have taken Jade Light if we had a Jade Light. I would take a Jade Light here to look for lands. Yeah, Reaper kind of gets us. Would have could have helped.
I was getting bored anyway. Oh, the day is yours.
All right, we got our 2 black. So they're at 11 right now. We gotta keep pressuring them.
Through feud or feast, your blood is mine. You belong to me now.
It's certainly possible that we kill our opponent next turn with Vampire Sovereign.
Another day, Kerr.
Certainly possible Vampire Sovereign kills our opponent here. Boo. No, our opponent played it safe. How couldn't they have just cast the Command the Dread Horde?
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
All right, put him down to 9. Tyrant's Corn was a really good draw there, because attacking with Chupacabra means like them trading with the Chupacabra, getting Chupacabra back would be annoying. No, don't have an Explore creature, please. Ugh.
I'll protect you.
So yeah, we could get the Neoform back. I don't think there's really a good option for Neoform. Yeah, we're playing against 4-color command.
Let us see if your talents are worth cataloging. The storied past holds our future.
So I'm bouncing Wildgrowth Walker instead of killing it, because if I kill it, they command get it back with the other Explore things, and now they don't have the mana to replay it plus get Explore things back. So if I kill it, they just get Wild Growth, Jade Light, Branch Walker.
If you show remorse, I'll show restraint. I'm not ready for this quite yet. Here goes nothing.
I think you will find my notes helpful.
We're just not going to be able to get this. Yeah, our opponent's going to be able to turn this around here. I don't think we're winning this. No, we look pretty dead.
Let's try this.
So
Hold that
my
thought.
play here that, you know, like they do their thing, they gain some life, and I play like Sovereign and copy Sovereign and have 2 flyers in the air, 2 flyers that don't get killed by Golgari Queen. Like if I grab Thief, you know, they just Golgari Queen kill it likely.
Let's slow this down. Don't worry, I got this.
They don't have the mana to command the Dread Horde this turn, do they? Oh yeah, now they do because they untap, right? They can play their sort. Yeah, they get to instant speed command because of the Teferi. What can I Neoform for? So if I -3 the Tamiyo first, then they get they could get Tamiyo back, and that's Tamiyo is great for their deck. So I don't want to -3 the Tamiyo first. So I'm going with the Sovereign because this is going to force them to do the command stuff.
I follow the tracks of the wise.
I don't have a great plan right now.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
Hey, Dirk.
I've got time.
Yeah, that's my only plan is like mirroring the Sovereign and flying over the top. It's not a great plan, but that's all I got.
I leave dead bodies wherever I go. Ready to join them.
It's not a very good plan.
It was probably going to die anyway.
So I guess I have to kill this Wild Growth Walker before they play the Jade Light. There's a Masker Girl in the sideboard. Unfortunately, there isn't one in the main deck. Yeah, that would have been a great target though. Yeah, but yeah, it would have been a great target.
Now what?
All right, so I'll have the Scorn up to be able to like bounce one of my Vampire Sovereigns if something happens to him. But of course, we couldn't let our opponent just continue to draw a whole bunch of cards. So they're keeping Liliana.
As long as we win, nothing else matters.
There's nothing really in the deck that takes out Planeswalkers, I don't think.
The undead make great minions. Loyal and silent.
That's more like it.
I guess I can't respond to anything anyway with Teferi.
Oh, I do love a good death wail. I've learned much from your death.
I've been playing Magic for, I don't know, around close to 10 years now. They have 24 cards left.
Only time will
My
tell.
army has been destroyed.
So I'm 1 mana short from playing Tamiyo here. By bouncing my Fine Broker, replaying Fine Broker, and then grabbing Tamiyo and playing Tamiyo. And then Tamiyo grabbing back the Scorn. You know, it's like we could go full circle. Give me back my Branch Walker.
The ends justify the means.
There's just the one wild growth in the graveyard. It looks like they're commanding. And like the one wild growth I can get rid of. And not let them gain life. And they didn't do this, like, they didn't do this pre-combat for Soren. Oh, 2 Chupacabras.
I'm Soren Markov, Lord of Innistrad.
How do I get 4 more points of damage in? I mean, now 5, like they...
Embrace the bloodlust.
Alright, Elder Spells, Massacre Girl, Hostage Taker. Bunch of negates too. Oh right, Sentinel Totem. That's 10 cards. So if we, you know, if they have Teferi out, obviously we don't get to cast Negate, but Negates other times are very good. Playcrafter can definitely go. It's going to be tough to win. Let's go 2 Negate, I guess. What 7 cards am I cutting? Like, this is just overwhelming. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Yeah, I didn't even sideboard in time. I don't know. Like, that's just so overwhelming with all these one-ofs. Man, so I needed, like, another minute. That was difficult. I don't know if this deck is viable if you don't have rare lands, honestly. I don't know. don't know. Bleh. That was certainly one of the first cards out. Alright, Thief. Do some work for us. No, no, not to Fairy. Ugh.
Sorry I'm late. I've got it.
I was hoping they didn't have the man, that they weren't going to be able to play Teferi. Now, please no Vraska. Please no Vraska. Oh, come on.
I won't forgive this.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Seriously?
Here we go.
This Thief's never going to do anything now. Both their planeswalkers can answer it next turn.
Its pain is our gain.
Alright, I guess the plan's going to be Biogenic Ooze, I suppose. I can Neoform away the Fibblethip and grab a mirror entity to copy the Biogenic Ooze next turn. This deck has a whole lot of sideboard cards for this matchup, and I just didn't get to put any of them in. But yeah, there's 3 Elder Spells and,
Stand by and watch.
you know, 2 Sentinel Totems in the sideboard. I just don't have them in my deck right now. I have like Reclamation Sage instead.
This might be a bad idea.
An unfortunate casualty.
Well, we get to kill Teferi.
I suppose that's how it was meant to happen.
So I want to draw this Biogenic Ooze again this next turn. Not going to be an easy match to win, that's for sure.
Don't flatter yourself.
This is about as good as I got. It's nowhere near as good as Command the Dreadhorde, though, unfortunately. Which they're about to play, and we lose. Bringing cards in is easy when you're sideboarding, but taking cards out when you have just all one-ofs, and you need to like make sure you keep a decent Neoform curve and everything, that's really tough. And being new to the deck, did not sideboard fast enough.
You need to take a timeout. Trust me, I have a plan.
Pain is weakness, leaving the body.
I shouldn't have played that so fast. I didn't leave out my mana for Tyrant's Scorn. Should not have played that so fast. Could at least blown up one of these double blocks. By bouncing the Fibble, could have bounced the Fibble Tip back to my hand. Or at least shock in with my... If I shock in with my land first, the auto tap would have done better for me.
I am the master here.
Alright, I'm going to have to focus a lot more during sideboarding than what I did before. I was taking my time and thinking about it and everything. I got to go a lot faster. This was a user-submitted deck. Here. This was not a deck I built. This is a deck a user built that looked pretty fun. I don't know, Control. That's kind of something up to you, honestly. I can't really tell you what it's worth doing. You know, saving your gold for M20 or trying to grab your keep grabbing War of the Spark. I'm not sure. I think like overall War of the Spark will have more cards that affect standard than M20 will. But if you already have like most of War of the Spark, like especially most of like the good standard stuff for War of the Spark, then it's probably best to save for M20. It is Orion, yes it is. Hey, Cali Commuter. Getting that sub number 9 on the day. Thank you very much. One away from us cracking a War of the Sport pack. So we have a Rexage for Frenzy. That's good.
You and I are gonna take him out.
Tamiyo not as good.
Bad for you.
Or sorry, Chandra not as good. Sorry, Chandra not as good.
Every story is an opportunity for new data. The past is never forgotten.
What's that smell? Oh, it's you burning.
Bleh. Don't even have to use
I
a
have
card
become
to get rid of
too
Tamiyo.
involved
That's
with my
unfortunate.
work.
Well, that was a disaster.
Yeah, Storm. Yep. I completely agree. The new Vivian, the mono green Stompy deck we played yesterday, the new Vivian is going to be perfect for that deck. Please, no other frenzy. Okay. Not bad. And we got the demon. The demon of catastrophes. Gonna come in here, help end this game quickly. That worked out very well. I'm glad they used their shock. That's convenient. Oh, they don't have a shock in their hand. I'll skill that. I think the three sets in particular that's the most important for buying new packs are Guilds of Ravnica, Ravnica Allegiance. Both of those have the shock lands, which are really nice and lots of playables. And then War of the Spark has a ton of really good cards, especially all the Planeswalkers. So any of those sets, I think I like Ravnica Allegiance and War of the Spark the most out of those. Yeah, War of the Spark was just really, really powerful. So yeah, if you're buying packs of a single set, that's probably a really good set to buy. All those sets have been pretty powerful, but War of the Spark, just incredible. You know, getting like cards like Narset at uncommon, and Tamiyo's at rare, and stuff like that. So mono red doesn't seem like we have too much of a sideboard for. In our deck, I'm not like super big on Fibblethip, Dusk Legion Zealot, Midnight Reaper. We're going to just try some negates over those. Try to counter Frenzy, Chandra, that kind of stuff. Mask Girl is basically just going to be a 5-mana 4/4. It's like Mask Girl is not bad in this matchup, but pretty slow on the draw here, and I'm not really expecting it to actually kill anything. Rotation happens once a year. But like the sets aren't only in standard for a year. The sets are in standard anywhere from 15 to 24 months, depending on, you know, which set it is throughout the year. That was a good draw. I was trying to think of like what I wanted to Llanowar and like Neoform the Llanowar into, and it wasn't anything that I wanted to really. So yeah, glad we drew the Exclusion Mage here just to reset the Steamkin. That's a good draw. Could really use no more shock lands, and also opponent not killing my hostage taker here. Unfortunately, we don't have any like cool gain life cards. And we have the Krasis, of course, but not like no like Crow Foragers or anything cool like that. I guess we have the Vampire Sovereign. So do I want to go get Sovereign or Biogenic Ooze? That's really my options. Or I could mirror image the hostage taker and take the Steamkin again. You think Ooze? Yeah, they didn't have a removal last turn, so maybe they don't have removal again. And they're stuck on lands. Yeah, let's get rid of the Steamkin. Good thing we didn't play these yet. Hey, there's the Vampire Sovereign. Really? Auto tap? Oh my gosh. Auto tap, you're killing me. Why would tapping both... Like, why would tapping 2 green lands when I have 2 green spells? Ugh. Okay. I mean, we're at 8, which is not very much life. Ooh, that's a great draw. So we have that in our back pocket in case of Frenzy. I think we're going to pull this one out. No Frenzy. We were really lucky this. We were really lucky this game. Having our one Reclamation Sage both times to destroy Frenzy. All right, we're 1-1. Getting that mono red. Oh, we got... Wait, did we hit our 10th sub? I feel like we hit the 10th sub a little bit ago and I didn't update it or something. Yeah. Or no. No, we haven't yet. No, we hit sub number 9. Okay. So not pack time yet. Sorry, I was going crazy there. Deck with ooze in it. Any deck with ooze in it is good. I agree. Ooze is pretty sweet. Going to 5. All right, we're trying this one out. Come on. Looks like it's time for Arena to get a reset. There's a God's Willing reprint. That's really good for Feather. No Steamkin. Bad Steamkin. Sweet. Get that out of their hand. Okay, so probably no Chain Whirler. Gave them ample opportunity to play a Chain Whirler. Yeah, Apostle's pretty nice. That's a pretty good card. Alright, see you, Druid. You're getting sacrificed to the demon. The demon of catastrophes. Our opponent definitely has at least one 4-mana card, maybe 2 4-mana cards in hand. And especially Frenzy, how they're just firing off Wizard's Lightnings. Certainly feels like Frenzies. So I wouldn't mind drawing a Neoform that could turn Paradise Druid into a Wreck Sage. Or, of course, just drawing a Wreck Sage. Or, you know, basically just any spell would be nice, to be honest. This game's not going to last too much longer either way. I'm going to take it, like it's likely next turn that the Steamkin's just going to be a 4/4, and so chump blocking next turn is going to be worth another life than chump blocking this turn. Chain Whirler doesn't kill me. Chain Whirler puts me down to 1, because we take 1 to 7, and then 4 from Steamkin, 2 from the other Steamkin. Well, that kills me, though. Well, I did save a life by waiting a turn, but unfortunately we needed 1 more life. Anything would have been good the last 2 turns. If we just drew any creature to block. Literally anything. Any card in our deck. Yeah. Any non-land in our deck the last 2 turns, we would have won that. It's way too early to have any idea of how mono red will be after rotation. Really got to know like the fall set and everything. I don't know how mono red will be after rotation. Things always change with the fall set. That was a disappointing game to lose. Our deck just doesn't feel very powerful, to be honest. Yeah, there could be a mono red Chandra Goblins deck. That could be a thing. So we have 3 good cards. Land, Branchwalker. Hopefully that helps us get to these other things over here. Perfect. All right, one more land. There we go. Alright, so what do we even name with Tamiyo?
Like the phases of the moon, life waxes. I know I noted this somewhere.
We have basically one of everything. Hey, we got a Neoform. Hey, GKU dude with the Twitch Prime sub. Sub number 10 on the day. Thank you so much there, GKU, for that support. So that's getting us to Kraken pack here after this match. We got one more of the Spark pack from yesterday still to crack. So thanks for that support, dude. What do we do about that thing? Hostage taker, I guess? Just bounce it.
No tail should be discarded.
Okay.
Let me aid your research.
I guess I should have just named Hostage Taker because that would have been bad. If we would have hit the Hostage Taker. So our shields are down for a turn. Okay. Yeah, I guess I suppose. Yeah, I suppose I could have just blocked first, and then yeah, that's true. Or attacked first if they block. Then yeah, I could have killed the owl. That's true. That's a good point. Sarah with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much there, Sarah. Welcome back. Thanks for that resub. Number 11 on the day. And Xerath as well, joining the party. Our 12th sub. Thanks, Xerath. And Sakura. Sakura getting in on this hype boat action also. We are getting an Amarta of hype boats out here. Thanks, Sakura. 13 now. Says, you're the only MTGA streamer left. Everyone abandoned the ship for auto chess. Auto chess. That seems like... I don't know very much about auto chess. I'm just hearing about it now, but that seems like a game that you don't have to do very much if it automatically plays chess for you. That's what I feel like it would be. Yeah, fine, sir. We have all these one-ofs in this specific deck because of the card Neoform. This specific deck is built around Neoform, and that's why we have all of these one-ofs. So that we have different cards for different situations that we can go grab. Bleh. Our deck's doing okay, remember? Feels a little underpowered. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah, so if I would have played Hostage Taker, they would have just lightning striked it.
I am Tamiyo. It is an honor to the library.
So I'm thinking Vampire Sovereign. Chupacabra, Playcrafter. Yeah, don't have Massacre Girl in the deck right now. Question is, do you think... The question is, do you think Nexus winning the Mythic Championship makes it a viable meta deck in Arena again, or as I think it was a clever tournament meta read? I think it's still viable. It's a really strong deck. But it's not easy to play, that's also for sure. But I think it's viable.
I have learned much from my ancestors.
Well, our opponent didn't kill us last turn when we were at 2. Maybe we can survive another turn. Maybe they just have like Frenzy, and then we blow up Frenzy. They have nothing.
Seek and find. I think you will find my notes helpful.
I guess I should be playing this so that we don't die to a Get to Lava Runner. Oh, this isn't great. We're barely hanging on here.
The storied past holds our future.
No, Vioshino Pyromancer, why? Vioshino Pyromancer, why? I was trying to survive. The unblockable haste of the Pyromancer. Well, we did get to our 10 subs, so let's crack this pack open. I have 4x of all the rares and War of the Sparks. So we're looking for mythics, because otherwise we'll just get 20 gems if it's a rare. So hopefully we get a mythic. No. It's a rare. Alright, so yeah, I feel like this deck was underpowered. Didn't really feel like we were doing anything too great any of the time, to be honest. That's kind of the thing whenever you just have a deck full of like some one-of cards that are pretty situational. That can definitely happen. Hey, what's up, Reaper? But like, you know, so like we had like our Neoforms were good, you know, like we had like good cards to go grab like with Neoforms, but we didn't have too much of like an engine to either take over or like a really super powerful card to take over kind of thing. Like Tamiyo is kind of that, but Tamiyo, while Tamiyo's minus is really, really good in this deck, Tamiyo's plus is not very good in the deck. I would think we would want Command the Dreadhordes in the sideboard of this kind of deck. Command the Dreadhorde's just too good of a card. Like we should be playing those in the sideboard. And then there could be some more things in the sideboard for the red matchup. Yeah, basically just brought in the negates. Like basically instead of having Sentinel Totem, I feel like just having our own Command the Dreadhordes would be a better way to fight Command the Dreadhorde than just playing Sentinel Totem, for example. Because then we could also play Command the Dreadhordes against control decks as well, where Sentinel Totem is just really, really narrow. But you could just play your own Dreadhordes. And then, yeah, something else for the red matchup, like Crow Foragers would be an awesome card. As like a one-of in the sideboard that we could find with Neoform and everything. You know, be able to gain a lot of life. That'd be a nice one to have access to. And maybe something else, like even in like the, you know, like our curve stopping at Vampire Sovereign and Biogenic Ooze, they're just not the most powerful cards, and so like we can't really end games very fast, is what I'm saying. Maybe something like maybe one other, like a 6-drop, something else to get. I mean, even like Dream Eater is not bad, but like maybe like a Carnage Tyrant or something. I don't know exactly what. But there we go. Anyway, thanks for the deck submission here. This deck, something different. It's fun to play. So that's Sultai Neoform. So if you're watching on YouTube later, I hope you enjoyed the deck as well. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you for another video.